Third option is A. Mike Story, speeding down the floor and duplicates a lob pass. Sometimes one is just not flashy enough. Took this highlight to new heights. Wrapping up with Short Dog. Intercepts the inbound, then combos a fancy dribble into a backwards lob. Short Dog, short lob, big time play.
There you go.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just... Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Anthony is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for the Hornets, the guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Bridges out there with Williams. And it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward. And still so much, Greg, to learn about these teams. When do we get a sense of a team's true identity?
Well, not this early in the season. I'd say at least a quarter of the way through it. That's when you kind of get a sense of a squad's chemistry.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Cunningham outside. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And there's the pass to Miller. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Anthony. Here's Ivy. He can't get that one. Good D by Miller. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. He doesn't hit that one.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball, the pass to Williams. Taken away by Anthony. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand. Nice selfless play by Miller. The rookie sharing the wealth out there.
And, Brett, you look at Detroit from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
Free throw off from Ball. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
Now, here's Thompson. Last game we saw him score 13. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Ball, the pass to Miller. And there's the drive. This one for 3, and it's Ball that time on the assist by Miller. Ball's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here is Martin. His last outing, 16 points for him. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Ivy. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Ivy using that mid-range well.
Hornets trail by 5. And here is Ball. He's got 5. Now here is Martin. Inside, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
Now, here's Cunningham. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Outside Anthony. To the middle. Ivy dishes to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Anthony can't hit. The Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Cunningham passes to Anthony. Now, Ivy. His last outing, he had 24 points. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. That's 7 points for Jaden Ivey.
Great focus from Ivy to stay locked in on the hoop, especially after getting harmed.
Here's Ball. The layup missed. Detroit leading by 3. Cunningham kicks to Anthony. Cunningham passes to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. It's great recognition from Cade.
Hornets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Ball feeling it out a bit. Martin from outside, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Ivy dishes to Anthony. Back to Ivy. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Ball with it. Now Anthony defending. Ball with the bucket. Here is Cunningham. Still yet to score. Pass to Anthony. And here's Stewart. Over Bridges. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Stewart would rather be in there underneath the charge circle to score, but this time adjusting the power on that mid-range J.
Hornets trail by 4. Outside Martin. Into the lane. Back to Ball. They get it back. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
I love Cade just ripping through right there, getting his strides down and all the way to the rim.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Ivy against Martin. Back to Ball. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
And he pulls off the needy to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Thompson outside. Pass to Stewart. Anthony against Williams. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And some changes here for the Hornets. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
But we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
On the court for the Pistons, sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Anthony is out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Cunningham in at the point. Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Ball's got 9.
Ball shooting for him might not be textbook, but all that matters is that it's effective.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Charlotte moving the ball around. Williams dishes the ball. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And he comes up with the deuce.
6'8" with those kind of handles, man. Cade Cunningham, a special talent.
Here's Ball. Detroit with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some. Some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
The first free throw is good. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Now here is Martin. 5 points in the game. Outside Williams. Back to Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Ball. And that's good. For 2. 11 points for LaMelo Ball.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Anthony finds Thompson. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Hornets trail by 10. Martin the pass to Ball. He dishes it to Williams. No good off the front iron.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Ivy with it. He's got 7. Back to Anthony. Thompson passes to Anthony. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Anthony's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one and done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, DA. Pistons on defense. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. To the left wing. Here's Thompson. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the paint. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Anthony. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart with it. And here's Ivy. 7 points in the game.
Just so athletic. Jaden took one look at that gap and say, that's mine.
And so here's Charlotte. It's a 14-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Cunningham finds Anthony. Back to Cunningham. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Ball dishes to Martin. to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Martin's got his third basket of the night right there.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Williams against Anthony. The shot's good. And the Pistons lead by 16.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Williams sinks that one from the post. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Cunningham looking it over. Offensive rebound. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Ball no good.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Down low. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta. Martin inside. Ivy defending. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. Williams' shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Hornets trail by 18. Ball up top. Ivy defending. Ball against Ivy. And it's Williams with the jam.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around.
So it's Detroit taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your Hornets USA team.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
The guard and off guard are Ball and Martin. Miller is out there with Bridges, and it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Stewart against Bridges. Plays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 8 points.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Anthony finds Ivy. Back to Anthony. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Miller, the pass to Bridges. Off on the layup.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists now tonight. Ball against Cunningham. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Williams gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
Well, their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Anthony kicks to Stewart. Outside Anthony. Ivy dishes to Anthony. Thompson outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Ball. Off the iron that time.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Count it.
I mean, Ivy is stronger than you might imagine with that kind of play. That's tough.
Martin against Ivy. Williams. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass. You make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Anthony, the pass to Cunningham. Back to Anthony. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And the pass to Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. Martin's got 9.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Anthony kicks to Ivy. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Anthony. Over Williams. The shot by Anthony, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cunningham finds Anthony. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Anthony. Ball against Cunningham. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Miller. He's covered by Thompson. Martin dishes to Williams. Back to Martin. Bridges outside. That one falls. He's got 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Cunningham. And there it is for him.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Charlotte calls timeout. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have, and really compartmentally they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
Charlotte making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Ball, the pass to Miller. Now Williams. Outside Martin. Over Anthony. They get it back. Williams. No good with the layup. Pistons leading by 22. Cunningham with it. Williams picks him up. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. 22 points for MP.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Martin attacking. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Anthony kicks to Thompson. Back to Anthony. In the corner, Ivy with it. Thompson passes to Anthony. The kick out to Cunningham. Over ball. Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And it's ball penetrating. Shot's good by Williams.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Ball against Cunningham. Ball no good.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Anthony, the pass to Stewart. Ivy dishes to Cunningham. Knocks down the 10-footer. Cunningham's got 20 points.
And the confidence growing from this young guard. Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
Ball against Cunningham. Ball, the pass to Williams. Rebounded by the Pistons. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham finds Anthony. Cunningham with it. Williams picks him up. He gets it in there. 22 points for him.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Martin, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Charlotte again missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's Anthony. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Trey Mann comes in for Miller, and it's Micic in for Ball. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. To the inside. Here's Duran, and he banks in the layup. Duran's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Mann. He has 5. Feeds it to Williams. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Mann passes to Martin. Inside.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been playing some really physical.
Substitution on the court.
On the floor for Detroit, Medu is out there with Anthony. Then it's Thompson, and it's Flynn in at the 1. Here's Richards. The rebound by Medu.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Sasser. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Bertinis, he's checked in for Charlotte.
For your Hornets, Davis Bertans.
Passes it to Medu. Anthony with it. Defended by Richards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions. Pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
Ball, the pass to Richards. The dish to Miller. Good D by Thompson.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. Shoots. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Here we are watching Trey Mandrake, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hands.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself. And
checked in for Flynn. Good on the second free throw. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Cunningham outside. The pass to Medu. The rebound by Richards. Hornets have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's Ball down low. And that one's good. Richards.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
The Hornets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Pistons shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Cunningham finds Anthony. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Micic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Detroit on D. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Anthony. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Pistons basketball.
Here's Sasser. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 6 assists in the game. And so here's Charlotte. Outside Ball. Here's Pertinis. There's the drive. It's good.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Anthony, the pass to Cunningham. Anthony looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham left side. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 34-second violation. Charlotte making... And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of them, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by...
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense.
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of when we all play together. Man, when we